It's live over here on my end.
Okay.
No. I don't know why she's telling me that. Did nobody ask her none of that, bro?
YouTube is looking perfectly fine.
Okay.
I just got the notification on YouTube that you're starting your stream. Ellie's up here. Madam Pro's here. Gravity is here.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for being here.
How's it going, Madam Pro? How's it going, everybody? Party Flavor is here.
Ellie. I love it. All right, you guys. So we have a few things that we could be doing today. I'm going to be adding some color into these sketch cards. I might finish inking this. I did this. This was just a 5-minute cool off thing that I did. Looks pretty cool. But
I love how you try to straighten out the watercolors.
Well,
it's like trying to crinkle, like you threw away your homework. And I got to get a grade, so I'll just turn it in.
Thank you, Ellie. She says she's got to run to the store.
Be back, but I wanted to come say hi before she did. Nice.
I appreciate you for stopping by.
Hey, at least this time, she's going to get some food, instead of having just everything in her house be frozen.
Right. All right. So, we're going to start doing some color on this card. Maybe someone will want this card. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, Joe unfortunately spent all his money this week, so I don't get paid till later.
You know what? I don't even want you to worry about it. I appreciate your support, though.
It's important to me that you're supported.
You see that? My day was cool. It was a busy day at work, but outside of that, it was smooth.
Well, trust me, I understand that. That's kind of how my day was. And I know that a couple of times I got to talk to my girl. She was having the same issue with her job where it was so busy. It was like we couldn't even exchange a text here and there.
Yeah.
So, hey, Huff, welcome in.
Welcome in. Welcome to the show.
Huff says, bang, who shot you?
Bang. I thought that would be cool to add. You know what I mean?
Right.
What do you think?
He says, what's good, everybody? I like it.
It's too late now. I can't change it, even if you didn't.
Yeah, I should have said something about 3 minutes ago. Like, what was that crap? Huff said, it looks good to me.
Thank you, Huff. All right, so now we're going to start adding some color on this bad boy. And you know what? We're going to go with the Hooties. The Hooties. Yeah, these Ohus. We got a deep red. We got, what is this? Vermilion.
Yeah, whatever color you think you got, you better check it first.
I already know, bro. I already know.
You already checked them enough that you're comfortable with them?
No, I'm saying I already know. Like, I checked.
Oh, you gotta check them.
Yeah, I checked the colors anyway. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you.
Check this out. Check this out, Huff. Look. That was just a little throwaway. And look, a little burner. She look cute. I'm starting to work on my female faces.
You want to know what I see when you say they're throwaways and burners?
What?
I see those as giveaways.
Yeah, you right. You right. So here's red. This looks good as red. And this is vermilion red. Let's see
Because
what
I'm
this.
looking for that badass.
This is a light blue. This might work for the black. And then let's see what this other blue looks like.
Because I like that Peter Porker drawing. I have all of the old school comics of Peter Porker.
Do you?
That's what he does. So,
I think I'm gonna go with that blue first, or maybe I'll do all three of the blues and then black.
although I think that Peter Porker looks a bit thin, so I'm thinking you got some factory bacon right there.
He looks too thin.
No, I'm just giving you. I was looking to do a fat free joke.
Oh, fat free. I was really like, oh dang, does he look too? He is too thin, huh?
Because you've got doubles and triples of all issues 1 through 4.
Ooh, this is a deep red.
Yeah, it is.
And this red is geranium, and the middle one is deep red. So go figure.
Yeah, right. I'm definitely thinking the geranium is going to be like your shadow color, right?
Yeah. Yes. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead and start throwing some color on this. I'm gonna move you guys a little closer. Hopefully, y'all can see that.
So I got my Ghost Rider up there with all my statues and stuff on the wall.
Do you, bro?
Yes, I do.
I'm so happy that you like it. It looked good, all right? Right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll take a picture from where I sit at my desk.
Mm-hmm.
And when I glance up, what I see. So.
These are hoochies.
Yo, hoochies.
We're live on YouTube too, right?
That is correct, sir. We are live on YouTube, and you got Jeffrey Dahmer's refrigerator saying nice, that's cool, and Gabe the Gnome Commander saying you draw nice.
Thank you.
I'm not sure I trust anybody named Jeffrey Dahmer's refrigerator.
Oh. The weirdest name that I had, it started, I don't remember it, but it started with like photogenic or something like that.
Photogenic anus? Yeah, that guy, you gotta watch him.
Man, that was the weirdest name I ever came across. We're gonna color this real nice and quick like give them a little ear.
So now, out of curiosity, if you take this to one of your live events, what would this normally go for?
So this is a 2x3, so it would go for $12. But I would increase it, so it would probably be $20 with color. And the good thing is,
by 3 or by 2 for like 25 or something like that.
Yeah. And the good thing is, people actually have been buying them, which is why I feel confident in that price.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's because they're paying California prices.
Exactly. Yeah. Damn California prices. You get taxed on taxing, tax for taxing.
Affirmation Art, welcome in.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here with us.
Yep, a 46665, welcome in. Up said, I'd haggle you down to $15. busts.
You would walk away empty-handed.
And then the Huff would be showing up there, and he'd be like, "Look,
Look.
what if I said I need a Huff 15?" And you'd be like, "Oh my!"
Ooh.
So,
Huff would have to twerk something for that.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Brown, welcome in.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for being here.
So when you see the CHR014, do you see that as choir or and it will be maybe brown choir?
Chore? Brown chore? I don't know.
I was saying choir, like the singing choir, but chore is CHORE. So
not if you're foreshortening it says CHRE.
I don't know. Hudson has made me go back to my gigolo days.
Mm-hmm. Go back to him.
Hub was more successful than I was.
Oh, I need to get a brown real quick. I think this brown might be good. Let's see. That'll work. So we're gonna put some brown right here. That's darker than I expected, so I'm gonna have to try a different one. I think there's another brown one. Who is it? There we go. But then I step back into reality and pretend like those thoughts only exist inside my head. My mind flies like time. I lay rest on cloud 9. I dream of lucid
celestial. You get the light spot.
Yeah.
I'm on my way up now. Oh, slow grind. It's a race, not a marathon.
How was your day, Joe?
It was very, very busy. Very, very busy.
Very busy?
Yes. I'd like to say it was a good day, but for some reason, my job really likes having meetings where we have to repeat the same stuff every week when nothing's changed. I mean, and then they sit there and they're like, do you have dates on when all of this stuff was ordered? Yes, they're the same dates that I gave you guys last week. Well, what were those dates? I'm like, give me a second, let me go back to last week's notes. It's aggravating. It's aggravating. You have no, I mean, if they would cut down on half of the meetings, we probably get twice as much work done.
They need all the meetings because y'all keep messing up.
No, it's how they justify their jobs.
Once you start running the joint, you guys will do a lot better.
No.
What you mean, no?
Joe doesn't run the joint. Joe doesn't want to run the joint.
You wouldn't?
That's not the kind of lifestyle Joe wants.
I think you would make a great manager.
You're crazy.
That's what they say. Crazy Graves.
Yeah, I would not make a good manager.
You don't think so?
No, I'm not organized enough, and I'll be honest with you, I hate micromanaging people. So yeah.
At least you're self-aware.
Yeah, I have no interest in being a supervisor or a manager because the thing about like where I work at is the higher you move up the ladder, the easier it is for them to get rid of you.
Yeah. That's crazy how that works, right?
Yeah, it's because the problem is it's the people down at the bottom are the ones who actually get the work done, and they don't have enough of them.
Let's move this over, son. How'd that look?
It looks fantastic so far, dude.
Okay.
Creations, welcome in, man.
Welcome. Welcome into the show. Thank you for being here. What happened?
I said the rivalry begins.
Oh, yeah. Me and him been rivals, bro.
Oh, I know.
I don't even think he fully realized how deep the rivalry goes. Like, even he would probably be caught off guard at how deep, like, the rivalry is. He a solid dude, but at the end of the day, F that guy. You know what I mean?
It says, yo, don't make me start working on the sketch card.
Go ahead. Your lines don't even be straight or nothing like that, you know?
You better watch out because you're doing a 2x3, he'll do a 4x6 just to double up on you.
That's because he needs the extra space to make something amazing. I'm gonna start doing postage stamps. And then what? Huh? And then what? What you gonna do then?
I've seen people do like art on like on the head of a pin, and I'm like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Microscopic art over here.
CXS says, haha, I'm gonna start doing rice, homie. Oh goodness.
Yeah, you doing too much over there, bro. Like, what are
I
you
just have to stretch. My lower back's just a little tight at the moment.
getting your back blown out, huh?
Yeah, my job does it for me like every day. All right, Chokes is in here, and so is Tiffany Ross.
Chokes. My guy Chokes. I hope everyone's well. Hope everyone had a nice, safe, and eventful Resurrection Sunday. For anybody who goes to
No,
church
I
or
think I finally figured out why Choke like changed his little picture from that choking cat to the invincible cat.
why.
Because oh boy, we have the explicit content up there on your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I mean, realistically, I was just thinking, like, Choke's is basically trying to say how Pussy's invincible. It takes a beating and it keeps coming back for more.
Maybe. Is that what you going for, Chokes?
Don't be a Rob Squatch.
Name one time that I did not go deliver, and I ain't door dashed in a minute. My streams on the rise, cause I got flows you can swim in. Barring up these beats, they serving a life sentence. We gather in remembrance for the songs that I be killing.
Bar none. Bar none.
Don't call me Krillin. My level like Goku, Whis, Jaren, and Barris. You rappers are delirious. If I'm not the one, you put your fear in. Bars by the lonesome. Let me teach you a lesson like I'm some. I'm drums go. Bum 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 bum. Lyrical giant, I go feed 5-4 from. My life works still weighs 1 ton. I will never fold like 1 ton. You a vegan beef, you don't want none. Oh yeah, them H-Town slums where I come from. Why am I just now learning about an IRA? Should have told me about that in 11th grade. Instead of moving rocks, we could have moved the stock. Instead of working on the pounds, we could have learned to trade. maybe even learn to trade. We wouldn't have to join a gang.
It'd be looking good until I put colors on it, huh?
We stopped blowing out each other's brains. Maybe even
Why you laugh so hard?
So I wasn't thinking that, but
You said what?
I wasn't thinking that exactly, but
Are you sure? Because you laughed
yeah,
like that was exactly like you got caught.
like a guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that
yo,
makes
I
sense.
was just thinking that, son. Like, why you put color on that?
I'm only thinking that there's a couple of spots you're definitely going to have to go back over and do some line weight. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
Showstop, so hot, won't watch, y'all flop, slow drop, bro stop, I don't miss, ain't bot. It ain't gotta make sense for me to make sense of getting dollars. Run on sentence, I need commas. Check please, let these testes breathe, let me cook Chef Boyardee, y'all. Right a wine punch, and jet skis, waterfalls, y'all chase TLC. I am no scrub, SWB, you're so weak. You have a tiny chance of escaping controlled heat that I spit. I'm too lit. Who will I run to when I do it? I only follow paper trails, I thought that you knew it. I'm sticking to the script like I freaking tattooed it on my body, shaking, making.
I really stopped doing these for a cool minute, bro.
Yeah, I know. You're pretty much focused primarily just on doing comic book covers.
Yeah, I mean, but even outside of that, I was doing a lot of the like digital.
Affirmation says, looks great. Going to have to head out and catch your next stream. Peace.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, man. Woo! Shit, sick like easy. Do they have like a gray in here? Cool gray?
I mean, mine does.
Cool gray 4? Cool gray 7? Warm gray? Let's see what this cool gray is hitting for, huh?
Right.
That'll work.
Yeah, that's creation says, boo.
Why you a hater, bro? Don't act like you're not impressed.
He says, you missed the spot.
As I'm going back and like touching them right now.
Hey, have you seen like this kind of like passwords and stuff?
Dang. We're gonna try with this deep red. Let's see what that deep red hitting for.
No, you're fine, buddy. I appreciate it.
2 liters because I wanted it. It's cheaper. Because it's milking over. It's I'm going to use that 20 for the
CXS is asking is if this is a commission.
Nope. I'm just getting ready for some shows. Trying to get some stuff done.
I see the part that CXS was talking about. So, and also Puff says he's talking to CXS because bro, you so mean.
You said what?
Because you're so mean. He's talking to CXS about he's talking about boo and you missed the spot.
Mm.
With every line that he spit, we frozen in time like a mannequin. I hold the bar up like a cabinet. My flow be so cold I can bend with it. I took the ball and I ran with it. Now we gon' fill up the stands with it. Say up high, down low, down low.
CXS is telling Huff, he's like, I'm just hating on how good he is.
Nah, you ain't gotta, cause my own mod don't even like it.
Who doesn't like it?
My mod, the
Oh,
person that I thought was like my biggest supporter,
I've
telling
already
me,
told you it's pretty mediocre. You're fine.
yeah, you told me that I should just hang up. He said, just go ahead and hang up the Ohuhu, son.
No, keep using the Ohurus. You don't want to waste the tokens. Keep using the Ohurus.
Yeah.
The Copics are money, so.
Get nasty like hobo draws, huh?
Like what?
He said like hobo draws.
Hobo doors. Okay, but okay. I heard
Hobo.
something else. But either way, it was not pleasant. There you go. I know that was the one spot that was irritating, like CXS.
Y'all, you artists are just so impatient. That's all it is. Y'all just impatient.
Yeah, I get that way too. And I usually I get impatient when I'm doing my own stuff. That's usually why I start to rush it and it turns out like poop.
Hmm. Just to break, because of the spacing, just to like break up some of the colors.
Yeah.
This is why I'm putting like the blues and stuff.
Little Uzi.
Lil Uzi.
Little Uzi.
Lil Uzi.
It's
You
all those
don't,
Mac.
you don't know Lil Uzi?
Yeah, like I said we call those Mac 10s where I'm from.
Mac 10s. Michael Jai White is a killer, man. Like in real life, we're not even talking about for pretend.
Oh. Yeah, honestly, he's pretty good. Hudson's got to run. Keep up the amazing work rates. Don't listen to those goofy nerds. Oh man, that's one of those nerds is me.
Yeah. Thank you, Huff. I ain't never been no punk. You know what I'm gonna put in the background?
What?
Some yellow. Yellow, faded from blue up here.
Okay.
Where are those? Oh, they're up here. So now I need to see like what type of yellow are we gonna go for. Oh, that looks bright. Am I still on the thing?
Yeah, you're doing perfectly fine. You're right in the middle of it.
Okay. It would be crazy if I just started working on another sketch cover right now, huh?
Right?
Freaking Ghost Rider. This yellow looked a lot yellower. That's alright. We're gonna keep working with it. What you thinking, Joe? You're quiet.
I was walking with the yellow.
You rocking with it?
Yeah, I kind of like it just because it really it makes the black and the blue really pop a lot, and obviously it's a nice contrast to the red. So
I agree. Thank you. I like the bang right there. Gotta keep going with these old hookies. Mm-hmm.
the Oopies.
Took a break, now I'm back. I be off, new attacks. No, I'm not from New Orleans, but they gon' be like, who's that? Oh my god, run it back. I punch a line so hard they don't know how to counter that. My flow so dope, you overdose. Your mama like whoever counselor. I don't know, I can't answer that. Ooh, I'm a handsome cat. Sorry for all these random facts. Labels gon' max out their salary cap. Just to get my turn home on the track. They say red died, I'm getting it back. Now it's revived. I just say what's going on. They say I'm one of a kind. Then I say, oh, you so kind. This is not my final score. I ain't even much try.
Okay, PXS says, yo, if you're free Wednesday at my time at 4:30 p.m., stop by the stream. I'm auctioning old art and covers. So 4:30 p.m. your time, you're East Coast, right? So that would mean then that's about 1:30 your time.
When?
About 1:30 your time.
No, but like what day?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay. If I'm not working. What up, son? How was practice? I gotta put some gray on that pistol. Cool gray. Alright. Alright, so I think I can take that darker. They skip so much.
Welcome in, Snake.
Snake! What up, Mr. Harris? How you doing, brother?
From this mental prison, I settled all my debts with all those demons I dealt with. Yeah, I did the two-step with Lucy. I played on a loose leaf and exceeded expectations of niggas who thought they knew me. We've all been programmed to believe some are not the sheep. Dog, I've been goaded. Y'all didn't know it because y'all asleep. I put your beats like Benny. I'm proud like Penny. My skin brown as Henny and I'm gold like James. Wait, I coach. I'm going from coast to coast in a ghost. I'm in the venom like Danny. My flow dope and I'm moving packs, no fanny. Had a hard not life, no any. Frankly, I'm still in the attic, pen in my life, turning folks into addicts. This bass is meant for those who can grasp it. Flow cold like Aspen. Other rappers belong in the trash bin. I strangle beats, but ain't from Scranton. Yet I got more paper than them boys in the office. On more beats than the white. I'm out the
I wanted to write smile and wait for the flash, but
Right?
it I wasn't gonna do all that. Who am I fooling?
The face you make when you hear my music's like biting a lemon. I set the bar so high it couldn't be imagined by Lennon. They used to never pay attention. Now I'm all in they mentions. These men's chin can't handle the hits I cook in the kitchen. This dopamine got your serotonin itching.
They said he's resting his groin hand.
Finally, bro, you be going in. Don't be out the game, you know.
First name ain't Jermaine, but I swear my flow cold, man. These cats be smoking Doja and end up selling they soul. Damn, so I sing these verses, you would think my name is Luke. I got a cold hand. Yeah.
How's it looking, Snake? Looking all right?
I got a cold hand.
Let's see, Gato Arab says, I love BBC.
What?
That's just what Gato Arabe, is that the name? Gato Arabe? That's over on YouTube, so sorry. Give me some crazy comments over there, dude. Nick now says, boom.
Hip-hop is my girl and you are all her sis. Son, I other you. The chance of me being a real rapper was improbable. Now they're looking at my power level like impossible.
I think from now on, whenever I get these messages of people, I'm gonna have to like read them first.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with a finger in a thumb in the shape of a nail on the forehead. While the years keep coming and going, I just keep growing and growing and growing. It's like a cheap pitch. They say I'm next up, but I believe that I'm the best one yet, which is why I solo queue in this rap game. I squat white estrogen filled Maine. These rappers barely make sense like Boone Howard, but me, I became the king of the hill without selling propane. And I can do it for like 13 seasons. When I get on the track, I give them 13 reasons to weaken their allegiance with demons and read Ephesians with heathens in different regions and find the meaning in Jesus. Write a thesis, get a degree, and become a deacon. Speak as the voice of reason until you're martyred like Stephen. Good Lord, I can see their confidence sinking. As soon as I start speaking, all the fiends start tweaking, breaking out into lesions. I took the trip out to Sweden and tell Spotify to stream it, or we gon' start beefing. Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda down with a finger and a thumb in the shape of a nail on the forehead. Cause the years keep growing and growing and growing and growing. So the years keep growing and growing and growing and growing. So the years keep growing and growing and growing and growing. What do we do then?
If the CX says, nah, this is fire.
Thank you.
I think he's finally starting to give it up.
Thank you, bro. Excuse me.
Take me back to a time before perspectives were based on fraudulent depictions and political objections, when the only thing we knew was what the elders showed us, and not some one-sided agendas that an anchor told us. I traded Aston Martin bogey for a used Corolla.
All right, I think I'm.
If my kids don't know your name, then I don't really know you. That's the type of stuff I notice as I'm getting older. Flow hard like Mike's lemonade. I'm sharper than turned cotton blades. My entire body of work together forms a cavalcade. Test my limits, I'm not afraid. I'll be like this till 108. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm giving game until I'm up in age. I heard a beat and went up in arms. My battery not fully charged, but somehow got the rhythm of the night, just like I'm on the barge. I set the bar so this time that we won't need another bar. I don't think you want to spar. I'm not from Earth, I'm so bizarre. Just a teaspoon of my talent is worth my weight in caviar. Even telescopes can't show you just how far apart we are. I'm top tier superior. Your rappers are inferior. If you ain't heard my name around, then you must not be hearing clear.
What should I put in the speech bubble?
For color, I mean,
I could leave it white, but I could put some, maybe a brighter yellow.
like super light gray, so it's not so white.
Super light gray.
Yeah.
Means we never leave. I said it's been a little minute, but God's timing means we never leave. Never leave, never leave, never leave. Take me back to a place before the process.
I feel like YouTube is gonna give me the freaking copyright. I forgot, because it doesn't do it for my other music, but this is something different. This guy might copyright his music. Alright, let's do some Omni-Man. I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. No. His neck. Oh. Technically, will we see some of his circle? And it's red. I can do that vermilion. I'm so unique, you would think my name is unique. Flow so clean when I rap, it goes squeak. Underground legend, I don't think they can compete. It's like I don't have no legs, cause I will never see defeat. Mama told me when I was young that I'm gonna be a star. I ignored 15 calls from 7 A&Rs, 47 labels know my AKA. I ain't no capper, but I stroll on these rappers like a probate. Y'all boys gotta like buzz, but like buzz, you got no taste. Is that not focused?
GD Chang, welcome in.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I set the atmosphere when I step in the stratosphere. I uncheat the pen when they bring the pad in here. They told me be the light, so I brought a lamp in here. Feeling like the king, though I ain't no cavalier. Yeah, counting up the racks like I'm doing math in here. Everything hit like I got some hacks in here. Yeah, blindfolded trick shot. Tell me, bro, who this hot? You think it's you, but it's not. Can't believe it's up top. Like a Lupe. I've been real like Lupe. I'm on the green like ooh wait, no wait. I'm a sensei like ooh wait. My flow hit real hard like Luce. I'm the cream of the crop, no Kool-Aid. Saying on the rise like souffle. So I don't really care what you say. Y'all old news like last Tuesday. But I'm the now like today. I see you trying to take a little shot at me, but didn't know my skin was like Luke Cage. Me and them not on the same page. They won't cap on Luke Cage. They won't find my Hussein. They all move on, but I'm blue flame. Good Lord, I done made me a new lane. I'm all in real life, no 2K. I did not come here to play and take 2 L's like Cool James. I set the atmosphere when I step in the stratosphere. I uncheat the pen when they bring the pad in here. You quiet as hell, Joe.
I'm sorry, man. He says Omni-Man. Jeezy Chang says Omni-Man.
Yes, sir. And this, we're gonna just put this on. what we need to do. Let's go with that.
Like I ain't never ate in this game. Like I ain't never seen her have me some big things. Like I ain't been around the world but so many different groups and kiki parties that it can lift the spirit of rich.
Did you hang up on me, bro?
Accidentally.
Wow.
I know, right?
What is going on with you? You rude today.
I was distracted for a moment and I was trying to clean some stuff up and it just, and when I mean clean some stuff up, I mean like you with the kids. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're getting ready to take off now finally. So. Now they're running down the hallway like, grab your shoes, grab your shoes. I'm like, please, take your shoes.
All of my life they doubt me. Had one shot like Fauci took it. All of my shows be crowded, bookie. I like a nice and rowdy. All of my tribe around me. I got the fit from Wowie. How we get it to fit so nicely. On my tip like Spike Lee. Do the right thing off of my king. John got the kick like Tai Chi. Got out the boss all like me. I found love in the storm like Kylie. From the boondocks like Riley. From the boondocks like Riley. Handle that fashion nicely. Diamond shiny. Diamond brightly. I'm in that studio nightly. Me and my demons fighting. You should not get me lit. Open that screen. Give me a
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. We're just finishing up some colors real quick for these sketch cards.
The old Evan gave me some feedback on what I should have done differently first with my drawings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say you should just start all over, or what?
Not entirely, but pretty much like, you know, just he was saying, hey, for next time, you know what you should try. So, you know. The part of me was like, yeah, I guess, you know, yeah, you're right, but I think it's hysterical that, like, I get what he's saying, but, like, I mean, he literally, like, asked me, like, hey, just out of curiosity, what are you charging for this? And I kind of felt like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and I feel like what I'm charging is, like, perfectly adequate for what, I'm not giving you, like, you know, Venus de Milo kind of stuff, you know, and then, you know, charging, you know, like, pennies on the dollar, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to give, you know, like, what I think is, you know, like, pretty solid, artwork for the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I guess, you know, he just wants me to do more and more and more, so I guess I can charge more, maybe, but I'll get there.
Bro, charge whatever you feel like you want to charge for your art.
I feel like I want to charge what is giving the customer the most, like, bang for their buck, you know? I mean, I don't want to feel disrespected, but I also don't want them thinking I'm trying to disrespect them either, you know?
Right. I mean,
that's where my mindset is at.
I don't feel like you could be disrespecting somebody that doesn't have to buy with it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
is they don't have to buy, but at the end of the day, it's more likely that you'll cheap yourself than the customer, and I think that's something.
Right, and I get that, but I mean, there's like a, you know, I also feel like, you know, like I was trying to explain to him, I said, you know, when I have somebody come in and wants to buy like, you know, like 3 or 4 things, I might cut them a break on the price a little bit, you know. And I felt like that's acceptable.
Yeah.
But no, he was basically saying, like, you know, like that Holocaust one, like I should have like done like more color like on his skin and his uniform to reflect all that fire and stuff around him. I'm like, I get that, but I wasn't going for like an Alex Ross kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely do, bro.
I know there's some really good, you know, like Bella Rochland, however you say her last name. I mean, she does like the different colored lights on the skin and stuff like that. Phenomenal. I haven't got to that point yet where I'm comfortable doing that, but I could. You know, I just got to practice it. But you know,
Yeah.
yeah, Scott's welcome in. Real time, welcome back.
Um, let's see if we got some skin. Salmon pink. Would you say he's a salmon pink? He probably is.
I'm gonna say you gotta test that out. I'm not sure. It's very pink, that's for sure.
So this one was salmon pink. That
It
looks
almost like
about
an
skin.
orange.
Huh?
It's almost like a beigey orange kind of a, you know, more than it is a pink. But I see what they're saying.
We just gonna color in. I'm freaking tired. Ah, there's pencil on there I forgot to erase. Hopefully that doesn't mess up too much.
Well, actually, it doesn't look that bad, I'll be honest with you.
Thank you. You know what I always forget? The damn
What?
ear. The ear. The ear. I'm notorious for forgetting the ear. Why does it seem like it's not focused? Alright, so what should we do? Should we do the yellow and blue with him, or should we do something else? Joe?
I'm thinking if it goes yellow or blue or the black and blue. So, okay.
Yeah,
I think I would go with the yellow and blue because I think if you went with the black and blue, it would be too much black between him and the Deadpool.
too much black between him and Deadpool.
Yeah, because there's a lot of black on the Deadpool. So I mean, if you do the black and blue, then you're gonna have to do. Whereas with him, if you do the blue and yellow, you can do a darker background, so it doesn't, like if you're sitting them next to like the
Yeah.
Deadpool card,
Yeah.
So
I hear you. So now I need to make sure that I do the right yellow because that other yellow was darker than what I was thinking.
right.
So I think I might. This one is sunflower, and it's a dark yellow. There's no lighter yellow over here. Yellow green. We're not gonna do that. Maybe I use yellow from a different, like the Prismacolor. I think I'm gonna do that. I feel like I could have done way better on this Invincible, but for
Well, I
what it
mean,
is,
yeah. Sometimes you gotta weigh it, right?
yeah. Once I finish this, we'll be done. Not this card, but I think I'm gonna do what's it call it? I'm gonna do what's his name?
I don't know. You got a couple of them.
Yeah. Um, Conquest.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe Agent Spider, but I would have been wrong.
Yeah.
Jay the Cat GT says, "Yo, how have you been?"
Yo, how you doing? And then that's blue. I'm gonna do his skin color real quick. I think this is the one that I used. Invincible is so goofy looking.
Yeah, I think it's because of the goggles.
hmm Just even like his smile, like even when I look up reference, he's always got that awkward smile. Because he was like a weirdo before he got his powers.
Yeah.
Little pansy boy.
Sometimes the way that they make him smile, you want to know what he reminds me of is one of those the normal. I don't want to say the normal people that's like in the Grinch, the people that are like down in the valley. That's what
Uh
they kind of remind me of.
huh.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's just like he has like a similar smile to them.
Yeah. What a stream. The eye on his chest is yellow.
Yep.
I think this is a good blue.
You want all my time while I was getting on my grind. But you would be my wife, so honestly.
This is gonna be blue over here.
You were cheating with my best friend, and even better, it was text. You type sins and hit send. My other dogs offer papers in him, but I thought, nah, I just tell my little pain through my.
Have you figured out what time you have to work on Saturday yet?
No, they haven't put that up. Yeah, they have not put up that schedule yet. As soon as I know, I'll let you know, though.
No problem.
Because I want to.
I was gonna say, I just keep hoping we can go back to doing that earlier than later, but
Yeah, bro, I know.
that's all right, though. We'll do what we have to do. We can have a minute to do it. So, I just gotta figure out that if we're gonna do it later on Saturday, I gotta learn. Like this last time I took a nap, you know, the thing about taking a nap though was that I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning, you know.
Were you?
Yeah, I really was. So it kind of like made my Sunday look kind of like a little weird. So
Yeah.
And yes, I played my part. In the drama that we started, I was thinking with my heart. And maybe that was smart. And yes, I did my dirt. I was no angel with a heart. I probably messed up first, and on your face I left a mark. Not literally a metaphor for all the pain you settled for when we were young and meddled for. But why now press rewind? We're all children of Father Time. And everything is fine, don't see why you romanticize. I'm done with all that whining, I'm done with all the dining. The one I'll build my life with, I found the one I'll die with. I'm really sorry for the things I said and what I did. I didn't think that it would end that way when we were kids. But leave that passion in the past, we're on a different path. I could be passive with the rap, but I'm too patient.
love you too, buddy. Look at that. Look at how much you already did. Yeah, man. Little by little. All right. Expect me to come on all at once. You know, dude, your stomach shrinks so a lot. All right. So, you're getting there. All right. Say hello to the answer. Yeah, he can hear you. Just say hi. Hi.
What up? What up? How you feeling?
His name's CK.
CK?
Yep.
How you feeling?
He's asking how you're doing, dude. I'm alright.
That's good.
Physically, he's getting a little bit better. That's what we were just talking about, because he actually had some dinner tonight. He actually ate something. I told him, I said, little by little, you're starting to get to where you're like not feeling like under the weather and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
War Machine 301, welcome in. 121 Customs, welcome in.
Welcome in.
That is that's Papa Smitty's guy right there.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here in the stream.
Yeah, CK, that's the initials that. So he's my first, biological kid, right? So when he was born, or being conceived, however you want to say, my then wife was like, what do I want to name him? Because she had already had 2 kids, and she named both of those, and so she's like, she kind of felt like, I should have some kind of say in what his name should be. And I'm like, I appreciate that. And so, me being the kind of dummy that I am, I was sitting there saying, like, well, I said, what about, like, Wally West Williams? And she's like, no, I'm not having, like, an internet baby, www, I came up with all these comic book ones and stuff like that. And then I sat there and I was trying to think, and she's like, hey, what if, like we named him after my favorite actor? And I'm like, well, who's your favorite actor? And she's like, Christopher Reeves. I'm like, I'll take that. I said, absolutely, I'll take Christopher like all day long for, that guy. I said, but if you're going to give him the first name, can I give him the middle name? And she's like, well, what do you have for a middle name? And I'm like, I was thinking Kal-El. So yeah, that's the thing, Christopher Kal-El. That's why I call him CK.
That works. I like that. What should I do for the background of this? A dark gray?
Oh, man, I honestly kind of feel like you can go with a deep orange.
Deep orange?
Yes.
So I have an orange, but not a deep orange.
What's the orange look like? Actually, you know how you have that YR, whatever it is, that YR 25 or whatever at the bottom, right where your finger is? Or is it the one right next to it? Yeah,
YR5?
yeah, yeah. That YR 25, that or YR5, that looks pretty good. I mean, it's almost like a is that a brown or it looks kind of orangey here?
Yeah. Let's see. Where is that at? If I can figure out which one that was. YR5? YR3. I did a YR3, which was like this one. And if it doesn't look good, then I'll just redo the card. YR25. YR5.
But I mean, you could realistically that orange you were just using, you could probably do that, and it would be perfectly fine.
Uh huh. I'm just looking to see if I can even find where the YR5 is. I don't see it. I gotta figure out what. Oh, here it is. YR5. So that's more like a terracotta.
That's almost like more of a brown. Okay, yeah, I see. That's weird because if you look at that YR5 that's below it, does that look like terracotta?
No. But I have this YR3, and we'll do that right here. So that's orange. And that looks like orange. Yeah. Alright, let's try it.
There's a lot of people on Whatnot right now.
We what?
I said there's a lot of people on Whatnot right now.
Yeah, like streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's a very, very popular time right now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Ellen came back.
I was gonna be heartbroken if she didn't.
Well, she said she had to run to the store to try to get something in her house that wasn't frozen food, so hopefully she picked up some Twinkies and some oatmeal cream pies.
Cream pies.
I realized I said that after I said that, so. And she's like, if only. You don't need any more cream pies. The last thing you need is like any more kids, Ellie.
Joe.
She's a LMFAO. One machine says, hey, Ellie.
I'm banging these out pretty quick.
Yeah, you are. I hate to say it, but you want to know which card. I mean, because you got a couple of weeks left, obviously, but you should do a couple of Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Mans sell for everybody, seems like.
Yeah, I do. No speak Espanol.
Eliandra is asking Eliandra, did you get it yet?
She's asking herself if she got it yet.
Yes. So now he's asking War Machine. So oops. Drudge, welcome in. Blue Machine says, I gotta go to the mailbox. We just got back from home from a road trip.
All right, I got to do a background for him. I'm thinking like a blue or
I wouldn't have a problem with a blue.
I wouldn't either. Sky blue maybe. Let's see what sky blue looks like.
Or if you went with a green because of the red, then just do like a lighter green.
So I
Like
have
a
yellow
GY2 or
green.
something like that.
I have a GY5. GY2 is grass green.
So maybe the GY5, what does that look like?
So that's a green green. GY5 is a
You already got that on
absinthe.
there. Yeah. I don't know about that one. I think more of the green green like that. So Rock Squatch came back in.
I think I'm gonna do that blue. I'm gonna just go with the light blue.
All right.
Oh, but there's a cloud blue. See what this cloud blue looks like. I'm gonna do the
That's not
cloud
bad.
blue. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and of course it would be dark.
Usually it goes on dark, but it lightens when it dries. And I mean, isn't that what we think of when we think of cloud blue is a dark blue?
I always thought cloud blue was light.
I did too. Or some things that like they say oh hoo hoo, they mean oh hoops. Mess that
Oh,
up.
whoops.
Yep. I would
That
love
ain't
to be
right.
in the factory when somebody's actually naming this stuff. It would be like watching all the people with like diabetes in the eyeballs and glasses that need their prescriptions changed and whatever. People walking around with canes and stuff like that because they're legally blind.
They're doing more with that AI. It don't even be people. It just be random numbers.
It's ridiculous. Ellie says, Graves, should I get that Darkwing Duck thing? Blank?
Heck yeah. I think so.
A lot of people like Darkwing Duck. I know more people that like Darkwing Duck than don't.
My Darkwing Duck piece sells. Few people have bought it already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can do if you buy the Darkwing Duck blank, you can do a Darkwing Duck and a Gizmo Duck crossover.
I love Gizmo Duck.
Yeah, he does it, man.
I like.
Kelly says I don't have enough for the Gargoyles cover.
I feel like you make so much money. I'd be confused when you say like, "Oh, I can't get that." You're like, "Wait, what?"
You know what? And she just went to the grocery store too. Obviously, she's not weighing her options correctly.
You buying all that food for the fam? You should be buying sketch covers.
She's like, because I have bills and this is my only income right now.
Mine too.
You have all those kids, and yet you can sell organs on the black market. You could be raking it in.
Mm-hmm.
Tragic Bronson, welcome in.
Welcome. I'm going to put a little shadow on this, and then I'm going to wrap it up.
Step into my laboratory. Tatted on me mandatory. I was tweaking, now I'm pleasing. What's your story? It ain't me, don't want the glory. Go, shawty, go. This town ain't big enough for that hate, you gotta go. Go, shawty, go. Before you go, I got some things you need to know. Take us for a ride, don't really want that. Okay, if you want a ride, just on a horseback.
All right, then.
Trying to get rid of all my trifling. You know what they say, life be life. God made your mouth. You ain't gotta keep biting. Rather be an average Joe like biting. All my violence, criminals, now they crime stopping crime. Took a break from TikTok, that's the time. Stopping time. Those boys who call themselves the tribe, blind drops. To the folks that hatred you had enough. God gave me the rain, I'm saddled up. Bro, excuse me. This ain't you on Fuji. When you slide into him, I let you know.
All right, Joe.
Ellie says, be right back.
Ellie keep leaving us.
Girl, that's your my whole gang divine. Keep it one more than 99. Some of these rappers act like friends, but wanna see trap get hard up. Wanna see all my Arabic friends come to the Lord, inshallah. Some of y'all live and die by trends. I think I'd rather just fall off. Some of you kings is all talk, man. You be not like Nala. I know that Jesus had Judas and still wrote the bread with the evilest students. I know he said that he loved all your enemies, even if they put you through it. I know the basic pursuit. I know the fake and you. Step into my laboratory. Indie tribe, tatted on me, mandatory. I was tweaking, now I'm pleasing. What's your story? It ain't me, don't want the glory. Go.
All right, what's her? She's got pink on pink.
Yeah, she does. It's like a dark pink and a light pink.
And a light pink. She's got a dark pink and a light pink. Like a cherry pink. Oh, that's too pink. Pastel rose and coral pink. And then I have pastel pink and coral pink. That'll work. So pastel pink, coral pink. That's a dark pink. I don't know. I'll circle back around to that. All right, Joe. We're going to keep a short stream today. When I get some more energy, I'll be back at it. Let's see if there's anyone worth rating today.
There's a lot of people worth rating right now.
We got Def Shogun, Deviant Apple.
Sully.
Oh, custom cut. Let's go to custom cut.
Custom cuts, yeah.
All right.
Over there right now.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining and watching the stream. We're going to go ahead and raid Custom Cut Comics. You guys have a good one. We'll see you later.